A magnificent drive by Philip Pettigrew. We're almost ready now at Winton Motor Raceway and Win Television for the Holland Hitch Cup Formula V scratch race. And we've had a big storm come through here at Winton. You can see the water on the track. It's wet. These little blokes go quick, they're light, and I think they're going to fly in all sorts of directions, Phil.
Mostly forward, they hope, but yeah, this is going to make life very entertaining. Frank here on the front row of the grid all by himself. Shane Hart having a problem in the earlier race, and they stagger away. Wheels are spinning. Geez, not a good start from Bouquet in car number 19 as a couple of cars go past. And it's Rose and Graves sliding through. No! Frank here hit the brakes, nothing happened with car number 3. Don't go in the sand, Frank, otherwise you'll never get out sunshine. And I think that's him done for the day. 10 laps here for Holland Hitch, the Formula V Cup, and that's put a different complexion for the race, because I think it's Cade Southall who's come from the third row of the grid, and he's got daylight between himself and Tony Bouquet in second place.
Yep, good effort by him to get through, and as you can see, plenty of water here coming down. That's Cade Southall in front, the little Scorpion, and this is going to be interesting to see how these guys go. They've got the taillights on so they can see a look at the spray coming up front.
So you wouldn't want to be in about 7th or 8th position having 6 cars in front of you throwing buckets of water over you. I think racing a Formula V in these conditions must be like putting on a triple layer race suit, jumping in the hot tub and tearing up $50 bills, because that's the potential that can go on in this race. But oh, look at the puddles there. The spray is flying up from the little open wheelers. There's Tony Bouquet. He's come all the way from Brisbane. Former Victorian lives up there now, and he must be thinking, gee, I wish I was home about it.
Yeah, this is just like the Gold Coast, isn't it? When you're driving on the sand near the high water mark. You can see the water coming up off them there, and car 17, Mark Robinson, the Spectre, is sitting right on his hammer as well, trying to go up inside him as they go through the Motorsport News S's, and looks like he might have done so. But Cade Southall in car number 8, he's in front. Now Tony Bouquet has dropped back to 3rd spot, and in 2nd spot, Mark Robinson, the little Spectre's got through there, made ground. Whoa, Bouquet almost needed a bouquet of flowers over there up against the wall, near the end for it.
Yeah, a quick look at the side of the car, because that's the direction in which he was travelling. You can see everyone coming from behind him. Oh, there's been one gone. We have actually lost, it looks like, Mark Robinson, car number 17, between turn 1 and turn 2. He just skated off. And there's all sorts of cars. Bill England's gone west again. There is a couple of other cars on the outside.
Auto Action Corner. There's action aplenty up there. They have just gone haywire. There's a few of them going all over the place up that end. And unfortunately, they are right out of the game. These little guys with Cade Southall leading the way. Look at that spray coming up, would you? As they work their way through the sweeper there. You can hardly see the cars. That's car 7 on screen now, Lee Barclay in the little Spectre, but that's the leader, Cade Southall in front as he works his way around through Suzuki Corner. And these little blokes have had to slow down a little. Interesting to look at their lap times and compare them with what they're running.
Well, I'm just looking to see that car in frame now. I think that's Max Bonney, who started from about 11. It is, it's car number 86, Max Bonney. So these conditions obviously suit him pretty well. He's got a fair bit of work between himself and Southall if he's going to catch up to the Scorpion. There is our race leader, who came from 6th, by the way, so he's driven a fairly demonic first lap to work his way through the carnage and stay out of trouble and get back onto the circuit. And look at the little machine gun tailpipe there, firing cannons at the enemy. And he's got about a 3-second gap in 1.5 laps. That's what the weight can do in the raceway.
There he goes, down through the Motorsport News S's now, and a good pile up behind him. There's about 5 or 6 drivers there. Car 37 is in strife as well, and that's Shem Boyle and the little Spectre.
As Southall skates very wide, and that's given the man from Melbourne a bit of a sniff. There's Max Bonney looking for the inside runner, auto action turn, and car number 86. Will he have enough stop to get around the corner? A bit of a lock-up. Southall comes back, but he's gone from 11th to the lead in 3 laps.
There he is, Max Bonney in front now from Cade Southall. Now Burford's got up to 3rd, Cobb and Rosengrave there too. And this has been interesting as they go. Auto Action Corner's found quite a few out here, because it's at the end of the straight. You've got to have a little bit of pace up, but at the same time too much today in these wet conditions, and Buster, you're straight out into the playground.
Well, of course, even in the wet, they'll be approaching Auto Action Corner at about 150 kilometres an hour, flat out in 4th gear. They go back to 3rd, and they turn in without seeing the corner. To get the line right, you've actually got to turn in blind, and there could be a puddle on the apex for all you know, so you've got to make all those little adjustments just as it happens.
Well, we're working our way through the Holland Hitch Cup Formula V scratch race here at Winton Motor Raceway. You're watching it on Win Television right around Australia. And car 74, where are you? There it is, going for a spin, Ray Colenso. And unfortunately, up the top there on the corner, Suzuki corner, he decided to come around with a little bit too much grunt, and whoops-a-daisy. And Max Bonney looks good, feels good as he goes down towards the Motorsport News S's. He'll take this one through nice and carefully, I would think, because he knows what's waiting for him. The minute he gets through this bend, and around to the right, take it nice and steady, Max, and then you can put the pedal right down to the middle. There he is, he's around safely. Max Bonney, the Holland Hitch Cup Formula V scratch race. Checkered flag comes out for him at Winton. I don't know whether he'd put the arm up to wave, because it'll probably get filled up with water. Cade Southall looks pretty happy in 2nd spot.